Time now for sports on SSPTV News.
Over the weekend, the North Schuylkill softball team knocked Mifflinburg from the ranks of the unbeaten. They tried to do the same to Tamaqua area on Tuesday, but came up short, losing 3-2. It was a great game that may have turned on one great play.
It was a beautiful, peaceful day in Tamaqua. Then something happened. I swear I heard a sonic boom before the sound of the ball hitting Maddie Matsego's glove. Then I noticed a brief flash before the umpire indicated a second out at second base. Here's another eyewitness account from Tamaqua area pitcher Jada Shellhammer.
I remember looking down after I pitched a ball because I knew that I messed up throwing it in the wrong place. But after I saw Maddie got the ball and she made one heck of a freaking throw, Oh my gosh, I jumped up in the air. I was so happy.
Now let's hear from the flash of gray and blue in this highlight, Maddie Matsego.
And as soon as I caught that ball, I knew they had no confidence that I was going to catch that. She was so far off the base, I knew how to catch that and make the throw. It was big for us.
And then to make that throw, I mean, that's not an easy throw.
To make that throw, I just had in my head, I have to get this, I have to get my feet set as quick as I can, and luckily, it might not have been the best, but we had our second baseman, Courtney, for us, and she made a good play, too.
Yep, their second baseman, Courtney Hoffman, finishing off what may have been the play of the game in a tight contest between two Schuylkill League Division I rivals. North Schuylkill was trailing 3-2 in the top of the fourth, but they were threatening. The Lady Spartans had 2 on with 1 out before the double play. After getting out of that inning, Shellhammer only allowed 1 more base runner in the game, and she struck out 5 of the next 10 batters she faced.
She gets stronger as the game goes on. I mean, she starts out really well. She's a well-rounded pitcher, but she definitely does get stronger as the game goes on. And a lot of other teams aren't really expecting that, I think, from her. As being a sophomore, the being so young and coming in that position, that I think they tend to think that she's going to mess up here or there, but she doesn't. She composes herself really well, and she gets the job done.
And where does Shellhammer's late inning energy come from?
Talk about that last inning. What are you throwing there? I mean, they've seen you all game long. What's kind of the strategy there in the 7th?
I was throwing mostly fastballs, honestly. I really wanted to end the game. I really wanted to throw harder, and my teammates definitely coming out on the field, they really encouraged me, and they cheered for me, and it helped me so much.
Tamaqua took the lead in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Hoffman led off with a bunt single and moved to second on a sacrifice by Brooke Zellner. Hoffman then stole 3rd, and Kaylin Joseph brought her home with this single. Base running was key for the Lady Raiders as North Schuylkill's Haley Bird kept the Tamaqua offense in check for most of the day.
You know, just getting them to be comfortable to, not have to be coached on every play or every pitch as to what to do on the bases. We try to stress that they have to have the confidence in themselves to play almost chase tag on the base, make them try and tag them out, see how far they can get before, something terrible happens, I guess.
Nothing terrible has happened yet to the Lady Raiders, but if and when something does go wrong, it seems like they'll be able to handle it.
So what would you say is the key for what's going right now for you?
Enthusiasm, definitely, and keeping our heads up. We can't get down on each other. Once everybody's down, they'll just ruin everything, so making sure everybody has each other's backs and always cheering each other on definitely helps us on and off the field.
While things are going great for Tamaqua, they aren't too shabby for North Schuylkill. The Lady Spartans are 4-2 in Division I of the Schuylkill League. They're a young team, and their head coach thinks some of their inexperience hurt them on Wednesday, but he believes they will be a better team as the season goes on. And in a treat for all of us, they will get another shot at Tamaqua later this spring.